Friends, when I posted my last video in Sinhala, several of my friends requested that I tell the story in English as well. So here I am telling the same story in English. Now this story is a fine story that comes from the Hindu mythology or Hindu scriptures. There is a teacher, Krishna, and two students. The students are Yudhishthira and Duryodhana. Now they are royal princes. Yudhishthira is a very righteous person. Later on he becomes king and he was called Dharmaraja, righteous king. Duryodhana was otherwise. Now Krishna wanted to teach both of them a lesson, so he called them to him both separately and gave each of them a task. He called Yudhishthira, the righteous one, the good one. He said, Yudhishthira, I have a task to be achieved. It's a very difficult one. It's a very evil one. Only a very, very evil person will be able to do it. Even if there is an iota of goodness, that person will not fit into the job. I want a perfectly evil, bad person. Can you find such a person for me? Yudhishthira said, yes, of course I can find somebody like that. And he went in search. He went in search of this person in the places where you expect evil people, bad people, murderers, scoundrels, criminals, pimps, perverts, prostitutes, slums. He hung around those areas among people who are considered to be bad and looked for the person whom Krishna wanted. He was looking for, now Krishna said there should not be an iota of goodness, not even a strain of goodness in the person to be suitable for this job. So he was looking for among these people, the so-called bad people, whether there is anything good that will disqualify him. So he could not find the person. He could not find such a person. He went back to Krishna. In the meantime, Krishna also called Duryodhana and told him, Duryodhana, I have a task to be achieved and only the best of the best can do it. There should not be even an iota of evil, not even a strain of negativity in this person. Only a very positive, very holy person can do this. Can you find such a person for me? Duryodhana said yes. He also said yes, and he also went in search of such a person. Now Duryodhana went in search of a extremely good, perfectly good person. He went to the places where such people dwell. Himalayas, forests, places where hermits and sadhus and rishis were there, saints were there. He wanted to find the most perfectly saintly person, and he associated those people with the view of finding out if there is anything that would disqualify each of them. That is, if there is anything bad in them that would disqualify the person. And he also could not find the person that he was looking for, and he also went back. Now both of them are back with Krishna. Yudhishthira said, Krishna, I'm so sorry. I did everything possible to find the person whom you wanted, but I'm sorry I could not find. I looked at all the bad people, all the evil people in this country, but there's at least some little goodness, some little positivity in them. So I could not find the person whom you wanted. Duryodhana also came to Krishna and said the same story. He said, I went in search of the best person, the most saintly person, and I looked at every one of them, but I'm sorry, I could not find such a person who is perfectly good. The story ends there. Maybe the story continues, but my story ends there. Now, what is the moral of the story? Obviously, anyone who listens to me, everybody who listens to me will get the idea, will understand the meaning. You will say, yes, there is no perfectly good people in this world, no perfectly bad people in this world. All people have something good, or even the worst people have something good in them. Even the best people have some little badness in them. That's the simple analysis of this story, which would be understood by everybody. But now I'm going to tell you something more subtle, something more profound. The real meaning of this story is that, now look at it this way. What did Yudhishthira look for? He went among the worst possible people and looked for anything good in them, which would disqualify them, naturally, of course, which would disqualify them. But he looked for anything good, any positive trait, any positive attribute in those people. And he found everybody, whoever, whatever criminal, whatever bad person he looked at, they had some goodness in them, which disqualified them. Similarly, Duryodhana went in amongst the best of the best, most saintly people, and looked for something bad, something evil, that something negative that would disqualify them. And he found it. He found even the best people had something bad in them. So he could not find. Now the real meaning, the profound truth, the subtle truth is that what you find is what you seek. That's what I wanted to tell you. What you find is what you seek, what you look for. Yudhishthira found goodness in the worst people because he was looking for goodness. Duryodhana saw something good in the best, something bad in the best people because he was looking for that. Now the lesson that we have to learn as teachers, as parents who are handling children, even not even children, even your friends among friends, colleagues, if you look for something bad in them, you definitely will find, you definitely will succeed in finding the bad quality. If you look for the best qualities, the good qualities in the people whom you associate, you will find it. You will find it. Okay. So look for the good in people, then people will be good at least to you. Even the worst people will be good to you. Nobody will be evil to you if you look for good. But of course, you too have to reciprocate. You too have to be good. Thank you.